I don't think Tucker Carlson has any love for armed resistance, or would even call it like that. I certainly don't think he's got any love for the Palestinians either. But he is a pragmatist and a realist who's saying this isn't working. What you're seeing is a very skillful interviewer taking Ted Cruz apart.
When I saw this, I felt in many ways it may be the most consequential interview that's been around in the English world.
You know a lot of Christians in the Holy Land. How many support the government of Israel? Do you know?
The Palestinians within Israel?
Yeah, Christians support the government of Israel.
I don't know that they would be any that really would. What's the especially now? I mean, they're literally throwing out Palestinian representatives.
So in the U.S., there's a sense that Christians support this program.
Of course not.
Tucker is now getting this very credible message to a very interesting part of the American society, and I think it bodes well for a future situation.
It's not just about Muslims.
I mean, just to kind of back your claim that Tucker doesn't probably care much about Palestinians is recently what he said about Greta Thunberg, who's currently aboard a flotilla. So we'll just play this before we move on.
Greta Thunberg, you weren't even that mean. You're like, she's clearly mentally ill, something like that.
I said the left is exploiting this mentally ill Swedish child.
It's so obviously true. So if you said that now...
This was 2 weeks ago. So this is not something from an archive. So you're absolutely right about this.
Tucker Carlson hasn't become a comrade, right?
No, absolutely.
But the phenomenon is really interesting because the phenomenon speaks to is this good for America? And the answer is no, it's not. Now, I don't think Tucker Carlson has any love for armed resistance, or would even call it like that. I certainly don't think he's got any love for the Palestinians either. But he is a pragmatist and a realist who's saying this isn't working. And our ticket, our platform was in withdrawing from wars that don't work. It was the other side. It was the Democrats who, and Tucker Carlson's been extremely vocal, and rightly so. I agree with him, actually, on the myth of liberal interventionism that's caused one war after another in the Middle East.